Welcome to the Nest of Champions. Before I continue, this is CenterKick, and you know we're always number one when it comes to giving you content regarding Nigerian football and African football as a whole. You know, anything trending, we are there. So here we are live at this prestigious ground where the Super Eagles play their international football matches, African qualifying and World Cup qualification. So we are going to be entertaining Rwanda's Amavubi here tomorrow in a game that most Nigerians are terming not too important. But what is the Super Eagles manager saying? He and the captain, William Prisikong, are saying that it's a game that they will treat with utmost importance. In Group D, there's so much permutations. Benin can qualify, Rwanda can qualify, and heck, even Libya can qualify. Would you like to see Libya at the AFCON after all that happened in that game against Nigeria? That's the question for you to answer in the comments. But here we are, previewing and interviewing for the AFCON qualifier tomorrow against Rwanda. Nigeria against Rwanda, and I have with me on set Ivao Edu. He's joining me from Rapid FM and Rapid TV in Umuahia, and he's a very much respected guest around these parts. I mean, everybody knows him. So many people coming around here. If you come to the press conference, you'll see the who is who in Nigerian football media. So lovely having you here. And how was your trip down here, first of all?
Well, it's a very short trip, about an hour, 30 minutes. So the road's not in the best of condition, but it's nice to be here to see Eagles play for the very last time in the year 2024. But like you've rightly stated in your introduction, everything is still in play in Group D. Nigeria can still be joined by the likes of Rwanda, Benin Republic, and even Libya upon all their troubles. So everything is still in play in Group D. Even
we know everything is still in play in Group D, but let's just focus on the Super Eagles alone now, because they're the reason why we are here at this stadium now. Against Rwanda, we had a 1-1 draw away in Kigali. Do you think that now we're coming back to Uyo, that they can beat Rwanda, and never mind the fact that the game is not, like I said earlier, too important? Do you think the Super Eagles can still prioritize all 3 points in the fixture and get it?
Well, many thanks to Libya, for making sure that game against Benin Republic in Côte d'Ivoire was just a jamboree for us, because they had already given us a qualification ticket. Road to the flight to Morocco had already been booked. I don't see Nigeria playing with so much intensity. I see a lot of fringe players getting a run-in, from the coach, from the manager.
Speaking of fringe players, he confirmed to Lukman is not available. Aina is also not available. So expecting more starters.
Definitely. So you have to bring in a few of the players who are not the marquee or starting 11 to come in and contribute their own quota. Gabriel Osho, I think he surprised me in his debut game.
Surprised many people.
Yes, against Benin Republic right there in Côte d'Ivoire. So I'm expecting some of these players to be given a shot by the interim boss, Augustin Guavon. And I don't expect that game to be a very tense game. I expect it to be free-flowing. Nigeria should come out and express themselves. And for the last time in the year 2024, give something nice back to the fans tomorrow.
Let's talk about more players that can get a starting shot. Most ones that started their names in the MPFL. Victor Collins, national as a defender. Amaso Basigi, who was a former Bendel Insurance goalkeeper, now playing Ethiopia with Fasik Enema. Do you fancy the chances that they have starting or getting a feature? I'm talking about Victor Collins and Amaso Basigi.
Well, I'm leaning more towards Victor Collins because of the players that are out of the squad. Ola Aina has returned back to Nottingham Forest via a request from his team in England. So Victor Collins more of a defender, so he would have a higher chance of playing. But for Amaso Basigi, I really doubt it, because Maduka Okoye, having flown from Udinese in Italy down to Nigeria, I feel he will.
But Amaso also flew from Ethiopia to Nigeria.
But he's the closest, to starting. Don't forget, he's also been out in the cold before returning to the Super Eagles. So I'm more leaning towards Victor Collins. If there's going to be any shots, more of Victor Collins and possibly the Udinese star in Okoye to start the game.
As we wrap up, I think the last thing now to say is we're done. We're going to the AFCON.
Yes.
This team, is this managing team, is everything okay?
Everything is okay based on the qualifiers, but there will be a lot more to be expected of the Super Eagles team in Morocco. We did well by finishing as beaten finalists last time out. Nigerians will expect more, bigger and better performances from the Eagles. So I'm expecting that we get in all the players we need to get in, the players stay fit, and the momentum still sustained, because we have a bigger bone to chew in 2025. That World Cup qualifiers, we must salvage the World Cup ticket. And with that, Guavon has written his name in gold if that happens under his reign. Okay,
November is over and next is going to be March. I did this with Ivao Edu from Rapid FM and Rapid TV in Umuahia. As always, my name is AJ. If you're looking for me on X, Mr. Nigerian Football is the name. The platform is CenterKick. Follow us for much more social media for every content regarding Nigerian football, African football, and everything you need trending in the round of the game. For now, this is the Super Eagles content. We're coming back to you with much more. Stay tuned.